Hello, hope you're in fine voice. MANDY is a great site for finding voiceover work on, and I thought I'd take you through a step-by-step guide on how to actually apply for some voiceover work on the site itself. So let's dig in and see how you do it. So you get something like this coming through on your email. This is an email alert I've got. So it's a paid job match narrator, corporate label animation. Doesn't mean too much at the moment, other than it's some kind of businessy type thing, presumably. So I'm going to click on it before I apply, just to see if it's the kind of thing that I might want to do. And then it comes up with more details about the job. So corporate label animation, that's the name of the company there. And then we've got the type. Well, it's a corporate remote home recording. So, of course, you record it at home with your own microphone, and production dates to be decided. And the closing date is the 2nd of October 2020. Project details. Now, these aren't really anything to do with the script particularly. They are really, the details are just giving you some background information, but usually very useful. So it's talking about label manufacturers who create sustainable labels for companies all over the world. And they have briefed us, so that's the company who you're dealing with. So you're not dealing directly with the label making company. It is an intermediary, some sort of marketing company. And they've been briefed to create an animation explaining how they can save customers time and money and resources by utilizing their software. And this is important for us. Attachments. So we click that, and this should contain the script. Here we go. So definitely for us, look, narrator, and here's the script. So what you would do is record this, edit it, make it as good as you can, and then send it off. So let's try recording it. I've got a big gap here at the beginning, so I want to remove that. Listen to the first vocal.
When our clients provide a brief, they usually provide the label dimensions they want, but don't...
A little bit of a breath there. Can you hear that breath? So what I might do is just go and fade out on that slightly. That reduces the breath size to that look. Let's take that out. A little bit of a bump there, so I'm going to take that out.
Dimensions they want, but don't have the production expertise to know.
Another breath there. Perhaps that's not worth keeping in. So I'm going to go, fade in. I didn't want to do that. I want to go back, and I wanted to fade out. Again, always a good idea to get a nice smooth recording. There's my breath.
To know whether that design maximizes raw material utilization.
So big gap there, need to tighten that big pause, reduce that. And then
this could mean that they unknowingly pay extra for raw material, which often end up in landfill.
Okay, and look at that big pause there, need to reduce that.
Our award-winning product re-engineering solution, IntelliGen, apply...
Bit of a breath there. Again, I'll do the fade out and then just tighten that breath there.
IntelliGen applies our expertise to make small changes to a customer's brief and create fit-for-purpose, sustainable and cost-effective labels.
It's all right. There were some breaths there, but they weren't too bad. Quite natural.
And I want to come down a bit.
Oh, there's me waffling. So I need to cut that out.
Labels. IntelliGen redesigns labels to minimize raw...
Bit of a pause there. Sorry, a bit of a breath. Need to get rid of that. Again, my method. You can remove breaths in many different ways, but what I like to do is kind of apply the fade out.
Labels to minimize raw material wastage, and
that one, bit of a breath there, and I want to tighten that pause anyway.
And looks at material wastage, and looks at production platforms and raw material alternatives to make
Ooh, there's a bit of a breath there. Let's get rid of that. There we go.
More material alternatives to make your labels even more sustainable. All without.
Oh, and I need to maybe halve that pause there.
Even more sustainable. All without compromising on aesthetics and quality.
There's a bit of a... Need to get rid of that.
And quality. Cost savings generate. Do that one again.
So that's the retake there. That's the mistake I'm highlighting. Remove that.
And quality. Cost savings generated by Intelligen can either...
And there's another bit of a breath there. Again, fade out. Do the little fade out. And then remove it.
Intelligen can either be banked by the customer or reinvested into furthering the sustainable attributes of the product.
And that's too large, that pause there.
By adopting materials with lower environmental impacts. ITL.
So maybe a bit of a pause there, but you can see some bumps here in the road, so just remove those. These are little blemishes.
ITL.
And there's a breath there, remove that.
ITL. Your label is your brand. Put it in safe hands.
And I think that's the end of it, isn't it?
Okay.
Yep, so I can get rid of all this stuff here. That's me waffling on. And then we're ready to export. So let's, first of all, let's have a listen to the whole thing. When our clients provide a brief, they usually provide the label dimensions they want, but don't have the production expertise to know whether that design maximizes raw material utilization. This could mean that they unknowingly pay extra for raw material, which often end up in landfill. Our award-winning product re-engineering solution, Intelligen, applies our expertise to make small changes to a customer's brief and create fit-for-purpose, sustainable and cost-effective labels. Intelligen redesigns labels to minimize raw material wastage and looks at production platforms and raw material alternatives to make your labels even more sustainable, all without compromising on aesthetics and quality. Cost savings generated by Intelligen can either be banked by the customer or reinvested into furthering the sustainable attributes of the product by adopting materials with lower environmental impacts. ITL, your label is your brand. Put it in safe hands. Good stuff. So now what I have to do is export, and I'm going to make it an MP3. And I'm going to call it something, so I'll call it MANDY Audition. And I'm going to save it. So it's time now to upload the MP3 demo. First, though, you need a cover letter, covering note. Keep these nice and short and sweet. I should have a saved cover letter. Let's put that in. And there we go. Just telling the client a little bit about me. And I'm saying I can usually deliver high quality content within 24 hours depending on project length. And I think I might say, just add something in, I might say something like 2 retakes when I can spell it, included in the fee. There we go. You can also add your contact details if you want. Include extra media. Yes, I do, but not one of these, but something that I recorded earlier. Obviously, the piece we've just done. So I have to select a file, and then let's go to my downloads and MANDY Audition. And it's uploading now. MANDY Audition preview application. And looks all right. And we're ready to go. Send application. And we're done. I hope that proves useful, and good luck with your VoiceOver auditions, whatever site you're doing them on. Now, if you'd like to get more updates as and when I do them, then please subscribe to the channel and please click the bell notification and you'll get an alert every time I upload a video. Thanks very much for watching today. Do look after your voice and see you next time.